It's another marvelous evening hapa hivi Karen, KCB Leadership Center. Session ni boom session kama kawaida. You know how we do it. Vibe all the way and some great banters here. Si mnajua niko na nani hapa? Mr. Joseck, from the one and only Grammy nominated band Jabali. Yeah? He's the managing director, yeah, he's the manager, yeah, you know, and we are here today to talk about some little things zenye tumeweza kuongea hapa hivi kuhusu the financial inclusion. How are you guy? How you guy, my are you Joseck?
I'm good, and I'm happy to be in this space. And it's always good when you see financial institutions supporting creatives. It's a very important aspect, and I'm glad KCB is seeing the value that creatives bring in this whole ecosystem. So I'm here representing Jabali Africa, of course, and also Kalamashaka, the legendary Kalamashaka.
Crazy. How is Jabali doing?
Jabali is doing great. We have a few projects that we are doing, and also now I'm working within the space now. Okay. I'm back here to disrupt the space a little bit.
I can tell you it's a disruptive strategy.
Yeah, so what we're doing is like I'm working with a lot of different creatives, some from different vibes, not necessarily hip-hop, but also one thing I decided to do is like go get a group like Kalamashaka back into the, back to do new projects, because it's very important for us to touch base with the past to build the future.
Exactly.
And then you see there's a lot of hip-hop energy in this town.
Yeah.
So the fact that there's a lot of hip-hop energy, also it needs to be directed a certain way. Sometimes within the industry, some of us, we just want to play music or sing or rap, but we don't usually concentrate with the back end, like the financial thing that, you know, some of them don't even know we have the talent, but they don't have the support. They don't know how to maneuver, how they can get funding to put up the distribution, to put up a project. Yeah. So that's why I'm here celebrating this situation, and also very grateful that we can have this conversation.
Okay, thank you. That was a deep one indeed, actually. So just a quick one. How important do you think this financial literacy is to creatives, and how do you think the financial institutions can take a role and play in this creative industry?
It's important, and I'm glad KCB have seen the importance of being associated with the creative industry and the creative economy. A city like Los Angeles is all run by creatives, and there's a lot of billions that go in there. So, and all these creatives also, some of them, you find that there's cities that have been built based on the creative space. LA, Nashville with country music, Atlanta, Detroit. Yeah. So they already set it up in a way whereby sometimes even creatives can go, they have setups that open up opportunities for creatives, because sometimes as creatives here, we're just told to sing or just produce, just write. Yeah. But also the creative sector, if it's set up in the right structures, brings in a lot of money. And when you bring in a lot of money, sometimes it's good to get this financial advice, know how to spend the money, know how to reinvest it back into the ecosystem. Also, it's an opportunity for banks, to tap into that money and create products based on the creative economy. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That was a deep one, big time. And in your experience, the last one, yeah. In your experience, what is the biggest financial challenge that you think is faced by creatives in Kenya?
The biggest challenge is, number one in Kenya, is the production. Yes, you have a good song, but it's not produced right. Because you can't afford the producer that you want, or you can't afford the engineer, or you can't afford a director, or you can't afford a situation that makes you maybe go on tour. Because when you release a record, there has to be tour support, there has to be PR, and all these things, all these elements, they help a product be seen, they help a product move. So that's why it's important for us to find a way to get funding to do that. Sometimes it might be a good song, but it's not produced well, or it's not mastered well. Why? Because we didn't have the money to do that. Even though the product is there, it's quality, but the help to make it come out is not there. So it's a whole cycle. So, and we just to make the cycle full, you know, it's important for us to have all these elements together, you know, from production. When you do production, where are you going to put it on stage? You have to perform the music, right? And then you have to distribute you know, and then after distribution, also you have to look at, like, apart from the elements that bring income on to the product, the financial aspect is very important. Sometimes you put in a certain kind of money in such a situation to bring more money. So, and that's why I'm really celebrating this situation. It's a major move and a major disrupting move, especially in our creative space. Yeah.
That was Joseck Maze, Jabali band manager. You've heard it from him, actually. That was the great insight from him, and we are grateful sana. Kama wewe ni kijana pale mtaani, wewe ni msanii, you know what to do now. Mumesikia vile kunaenda, lazima to learn. We have to take it from the grassroots, tuweze kulearn, tujue vile tunaweza maneuver through this financial institution thing and how we can get funded kuendelea kusukuma shughuli yetu. Thank you sana, Mr. Joseck. I appreciate you big time. Aye.